This is Mrs. Laverty, the librarian at Townsend Harris High School, here to show you how to access and use EasyBib to help create your works cited pages. Here at Townsend Harris, you are fortunate enough to have access to EasyBib and a pro account. The school has paid for all students to register and have a pro account so that you can create, save, bibliographies, and the variety of other tools that are available through EasyBib, and create works cited pages in a variety of styles. So let's get started. To access EasyBib, you go to the Townsend Harris website. You go to the Academics tab and click on Library. When you get to Library, you go to the link EasyBib. EasyBib should open up in a new window. Now, EasyBib can be used for free without creating an account. If you choose not to create an account and use it for free, your citations will only be saved for 3 days on the computer. Afterward, you will lose any citations that you have created. Now you can sign up for a free account by clicking on the sign up, which as many of you have done already, and you only need. You can also sign up with a Google account or a Facebook account. I personally chose just to use an email address and a password. For a free account, that's all you require. But with a free account, you can only create citations in MLA style. To register for a pro account, you need an email address, your password, and a coupon code. You need to see me, Mrs. Laverty, in the library for your coupon code. After you have signed up for your account, you can log in, and you will know that you're at the Townsend Harris EasyBib account because you will see the Townsend Harris logo right here. Now, if you've already signed up for a free account, you can upgrade it to a paid account by clicking on your name, and underneath this drop-down menu there will be one of the choices will be coupon code. So you click that and add the coupon code, and then your account has been upgraded. As you can see, I've been using EasyBib for a little while. I have 3 projects already saved, and the oldest project was from November of 2014. So I'm going to show you how to set up a new project and add citations to your new project. And there are a variety of ways to add citations. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a new project. It's going to ask you for a project name. Make sure you give it a unique name. If you do not name the project and just click create, it will just type in new project. So I'm going to call this childhood obesity. Right. You can choose the subject you're working in. You can write a little summary so that you know what your project is about. And then you choose your style. The default style is MLA. And as you can see, since it's a paid account, I have access to a variety of styles that are available. You can choose, if you do not click this box, your citations and sources will be put out there for other people to have access to. If you don't want that, you can check do not recommend my sources to others. Then I click create. I created a new project called childhood obesity. You can see that it is dated, so I know when it was started, November 23rd, 2015. And you have 5 different links here: bibliography, notebook, paper, edit, and share. Today in this tutorial, we are only going to be working in bibliography. So on your own, when you have some time or in a later tutorial, you can explore these other options, which is great. The edit and share are pretty obvious. You can edit your bibliography and you can share it as well. But these three tabs, there's a lot of great features. So the one we're going to work on today is bibliography, so you will click it. Now we have nothing in our bibliography yet. There are no citations yet in your project, and we are going to start adding some. I want to show you that EasyBib can create citations for 59 different types of materials. The website, book, newspaper, journal, and database are the most popular, so that's why they are right there in front of you. I'm going to show you a couple, not all, because it becomes pretty intuitive after you've done one or two. So the first one I want to show you is the default website. I am doing a project on childhood obesity, and I want to cite a website. So I did a search and I found a website that I thought was really good, which is from the Center for Disease Control, and it's obesity prevention. So what I will do is I will copy the URL. I will go back to EasyBib and I will paste the URL here. And then I will click Cite It. Now, very, very important for you to know, EasyBib is just a computer program. It is only as smart as its user. So if you make mistakes in the entering process, EasyBib will make those mistakes. You need to make sure that you check the information that you are inputting. So we have here is what we found. The source gave us the website title, the article title, the publisher, when it was published, and the date it was accessed, which it's using today's date. If you did not access the website the day you're creating your bibliography, you can change this. Then it tells you this source didn't give us the authors. So you need to do a good faith search of the website to see if any authors are listed. And when I went through, I could not find anybody listed as an author for this particular entry. So after I check through all of this, it also tells me that they believe this site is credible. And if you click why, it will tell you why. I'm not going to click that right now. I'm going to click continue. When you get to continue, it is up to you to check to make sure that things have been entered correctly. Remember that it is a program and it will do whatever you tell it to do. Now, one of the really great things about EasyBib is that it will teach you how to cite as you're citing. So when I click in the box, it will tell you what goes in here, how should it be typed, gives you little tips, what it will look like in your citation. Little call out boxes, which make things so much simpler for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, EasyBib has said that the title of this website is Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This is not correct. The correct title for the website would be what comes up in this tab up here, and it's obesity prevention. So you have to change it. And you will see my citation has changed. Then I go and I scroll through, I make sure everything else is good, and I click Create Citation. And you will see, hooray, here's your new citation. It's here, your preview, and here it is in your citation list. We only have one so far in our list. I would like to add another citation. I'm going to go and add a book. So you can cite a book several different ways. You can search for the book by title, you can search for the book by ISBN number, or you can search for the book by keywords, or you can manually cite the book. If you cite, if you search for the book and don't find any of them, you can manually enter the information. I am going to show you how to cite a book by entering the ISBN number. And for this book, it's 07377232181. I will click Cite It. It is working to find the information, and here is the book, Fast Food, by Tracy Brown Collins from Greenhaven Press. This is the book that I want to cite, and I click Cite This. And I check the information against the book. I check to see I'm citing the whole book. The book was in print. You have options of choosing, is it a print book, ebook, an online database, a book from an online database, or some other type of ebook. This was a physical book. I check my author, make sure the titles and I check to make sure the capitalization is correct, the title of the book, the publication, where it was published, the year. After I check and verify the information, I click Create Citation. Now I look and I see the citation has been added, and here it is. Now, I'm going to add another source. I'm going to work in a newspaper, and when I was looking for the newspaper, I decided to use a New York Times article, and the title of the article was Cutting Sugar. And you see I have a typo. Cutting sugar improves children's health in just 10 days. Now I click Cite It. And here we get a message. Oops, we couldn't gather information for your citation. We're going to send you to the form now. And usually in 10 seconds, you get redirected like this to manually add the information. So I found this article online. It's a newspaper article. The article title, Cutting Sugar and it tells you here, generally capitalize the first letter of every principal word. I type in the author. The site was the New York Times. The publisher, New York Times. The URL, I'm not going to put in because you don't have to unless it's almost impossible to find the article without it, and here we can. It was published on the 27th of October of this year, very current article, and I did access it today. Then I click Create Citation. And here it is, and if you notice, my citations are in alphabetical order. Now, one of the really cool things I want to show you about EasyBib is that we use a lot of databases in our searches. And you can access the Townsend Harris databases same way as you get to EasyBib. You can go here to the Townsend Harris databases, or you can search the Queens College ones through here. So I already did a Queens College search, and I am clicking on an article. And here is a link that says Save and Cite. One of the really cool things is I've used this article in my research paper. And I can cite and get the citation emailed to me. I could get it printed to me. But one of the things that's really great is that I can take it and have it sent to EasyBib. And if I click send to EasyBib, it opens up a little pop-up window and it will say import the following citation. And since I'm already working, this is my last bibliography that I've worked in, it's going to go in there unless I change it. So if I click import, you will see that it has been imported right here. So I'm going to close this and go back to EasyBib. Notice the citation's not here yet. So what I'm going to do is refresh the page and you will see there it is. I now have my journal article from a database already put in 3 basically easy clicks. Now you have all 59 options are here and you can see they're in alphabetical order. You can get help citing an advertisement all the way through a website. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that you need to know, anything that you use in a research paper that you did not create must be cited. That includes advertisements, emails, pictures. So to prevent being accused of plagiarism, make sure you cite whatever sources that you use. Finally, now it's time to print your bibliography / works cited page. There's a variety of ways you can add it to your paper, and it's in the export section. And if you click export, here we go. If you click export, you can print it as a Word document. You can save it to your Google Docs account. You can save it to a Dropbox, to a OneDrive. You can email it to someone if you need to, and you can copy and paste. I usually print as a Word document. After I do that, you get a little download for MS Word. After I've done that, I will open it and you will see that my works cited page is formatted correctly and my citations are listed in alphabetical order, ready to be printed and added to my paper. Finally, EasyBib will help you format a title page. There's options to let us score your essay and give you tips, or you just want to go back and keep working. EasyBib has a lot of different functions available to you, so I advise you to play with it, look through it, and see what it does and how it can help you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And finally, one of the other things is that EasyBib is also available as an app for your smartphone through Google Play or through the App Store for the iOS, where you can pretty much scan ISBN numbers or enter the information on your phone and it will be uploaded to your account. So be sure to take advantage of all of these great features.